That's what I like to see. Arsenal come out as 4-0 victors away against Bournemouth in a game that we couldn't have scripted better. What a performance from the team. It went so well. Of course, Havertz got his goal, clean sheet away from home, and we move on happily ever after. So happy with the performance. Let's get straight into it with the starting 11. We had a much stronger starting 11 than I would have thought we would, especially with the run of games that's upcoming. Raya starting in goal, I'll only agree with if Ramsdale starts against Lens on Tuesday. Otherwise, I thought Havertz. It's just in my mind right now. Ramsdale probably should have started, especially with that performance he had against Brentford. The backline I'm okay with, but if we're being a little picky, after Tomiyasu's great performance against Brentford, I would have preferred Tomiyasu to start, maybe for Ben White, just so we can rest Ben White. Obviously, very happy to see Rice back from injury. Havertz starting in the starting 11 at the time, I didn't agree with. I thought he hadn't done enough to deserve a start, and that Smith Rowe or Vieira probably should have started over him. Up front, I was happy to see Saka back, but I would have thought that resting Saka would have been a better move. I thought Nelson did more than enough to deserve a start against Bournemouth over Nketiah, but yeah. Overall, quite an interesting lineup considering the circumstances, as it always is, or as it always seems to be with Arteta. We started off the game in complete control of the ball, even though we had to get patient, because in the beginning, Bournemouth were doing really well to put pressure on us and make us struggle to progress the ball and get out of our half. But eventually, we opened them up just a tad bit. If you guys remember, Solanke then had that chance where he was through on goal, and Saliba made a world-class challenge, as he usually does anyway. The block to block the shot and win us a goal kick. Superb defending from Saliba. I don't understand how people can't say that he's one of the best centre-backs in world football. Absolutely superb player. We then, after that chance, went back on to controlling the game. We had some quality build-up. Odegaard with an amazing left foot finds Jesus at the back stick. A good header from Jesus and almost a goal from a really tight angle. And good anticipation from Bukayo Saka. Maybe slightly fortunate, but a really nice work goal from Arsenal, making it 1-0 to the Arsenal. Bukayo Saka with a headed goal. He also headed it into the ground, so like I said, maybe slightly fortunate, but we deserved to be 1-0 up at least. And like I said, it was beautiful build-up play before that, so we deserved it. After that, we had some defensive corners and set pieces to defend, and we did perfectly fine at those, as we did throughout the game. And we kind of just went back to controlling the game, and the ball with Zinchenko and Odegaard dominating the ball. Kai then had a tackle, which in real time I thought was actually a really good tackle from Kai. But after the replay, I concede. I completely get why he got the yellow. I was shouting at the ref, how is that yellow? And then you see the replay and you just keep quiet, kind of. Nowhere near the ball, so I completely get it. We then had some really stylish and slick passing around from the team. Around the 35th minute mark, we found Nketiah. And if you guys remember this chance, I thought Nketiah maybe should have lashed it first time. He tried to dribble to find more space. He took one touch too many and got closed out. He should have done better than that, in my opinion, but I mean, it's easier said than done, I suppose. We then won the ball off Billings. Zinchenko and Nketiah had some really good build-up play and some good one-on-one play. 1-2s here and there behind the line. Nketiah ran in on goal and got fouled for a clear penalty for Arsenal. Surprised none of the Bournemouth players were going to complain about it, because that was as clear as you can get. Saka was then up to take the penalty for Arsenal. Saka was then up to take the penalty, or so we thought. The ball got given away to Odegaard, who absolutely slotted his penalty into the bottom corner. Passed it beautifully into that corner. 2-0 up. The scoreline represented the dominance we had for the first half. No doubt about that at all. Philip Billing then had a really good chance after the second phase after a corner, but Gabriel did really well to block this shot. Max Christie also had a good chance towards the end of the first half, hits it low bottom corner, but David Raya made it look easy and just collected it up easily like it was nothing, like it's just training guard work for him. And we went into the break 2-0 up. We then started the second half a lot like we did with the first, in control. We had some really good play, and Odegaard got fouled in the box for an obvious penalty again. I was expecting Saka to be ruled offside though for the penalty, but obviously VAR didn't say it was, so it must have not been offside. So clutched up Saka and we got a nice penalty. I expected them, to be honest, I genuinely expect them to give it to Havertz, and I'm so glad that's exactly what they did. Great captaining from Odegaard to allow Havertz to take it. And the nerves at the time of Havertz taking this penalty. I was imagining all the memes if he missed, like, oh, and it would look so bad. Havertz had a little pause in his run-up as well, which made me even more nervous, but he took the penalty so well, cool, calm and collected. I'm so happy for him. I was genuinely ready to cry right then and there. I was so happy to see Havertz score a goal finally for us. The relief we could also see on his face was just so heartwarming. Hopefully now he can kick on from here because we need him to be at his best. So happy for him. After that, we just went back to controlling the game. Declan Rice and Zinchenko and Odegaard controlled that midfield, and overall they controlled the tempo of the team so well. It kind of at times resembled a training match. Not much pressure was being put on us, and when it was, we would just easily pass it out. We were in absolute control. Nketiah then had a good little run. He cut inside and had a decent shot that was just off target. Maybe if we were 0-0, he probably would have wanted to sweat it across to maybe Havertz, but I understand him taking the shot. We then brought on Reece Nelson and Tomiyasu for Nketiah and Zinchenko. Saka then had a collision with Kerkez after a shot and was just hobbling around, didn't look very happy. So yeah, hopefully he will be fine because we have crucial games coming up. You know, we have Chelsea, Sevilla, Man City and Lens. I mean, in reverse order obviously, but no, we need him to be fine. Hopefully he is. Fabio Vieira came on for him, which I was fine with. Maybe would prefer Smith Rowe to come on for him, but yeah. We then also took off Kai Havertz and Declan Rice for Smith Rowe and Jorginho. Selassie, I think is how you pronounce it, the Bournemouth centre-back, then had a clear foul on Gabriel Jesus. We kept playing. Smith Rowe had a golden chance. And listen, as much as I love the kid, as much as I love Smith Rowe, he's my favourite player on the Arsenal team. I will say that out loud. He's my favourite player. He should have found the back of the net. Bad miss from Smith Rowe, but it is what it is. Maybe you can attribute it to him just not getting enough game time or not getting enough shots at goal. I don't know. We then won a foul thanks to beautiful play from Vieira, Odegaard and Smith Rowe in the build-up. Odegaard whipped a beautiful ball in, and man, Ben White got a goal, his first goal of the season, with a nice header to make us go up 4-0. Good, comprehensive result for a really good performance. So happy with the result. Arsenal win, Man City lose, Man United lose. I'm recording this right before the Spurs and the Liverpool game though, so we'll see about that. But awesome performance for the team all round. Couldn't have scripted it better, like I said in the beginning. So happy for Havertz's goal. We were in complete control. Hopefully Saka isn't injured, because if that's the case, then it was a perfect game for us. Very happy. Let me know in the comments, guys. What did you make of the performance from the team? Who did you think played really well? How happy are you guys to see Havertz finally get that goal? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.